Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is December 8th, 2025, and this is a quick review of Netflix, an update on my Netflix. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. Let's jump over here to the charts. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be looking at a daily, weekly, and a monthly. But let's start off here on the daily and show you what I'm looking at and how I'm viewing Netflix at this time. I'm going to back this up a little bit where you can see everything here on the chart. Netflix did a 10-to-1 split back here at this point here. Here's the 10-to-1 split. That was about what day was that? That was around who knows, on the 14th. Is that the 14th? That's the 14th right there. So it was on that day. It was on this day, right around in here somewhere. The thing is usually after this, it was right around in this area here somewhere. And on these splits, on these stock splits, usually a lot of times they do what we're seeing. They start coming down. So that's why I was trying to. I wanted to say something. Somebody was saying, wow, should I buy now? Should I buy that now? Because they saw this here right here happening, and I want to almost say, let's just wait until you should wait until it gets below 100. I expect it to go at least below 100, and that's where it's at right now, and that's where. I have 5 shares now. I have 5 shares, and I plan on buying more. But this is the point where I definitely want to be in, because again now. It only has to go $70 above its high in order for me to get my double. If you expect it to be getting a double on something like this, and you expect it's going to take a couple of years or more, 2 to 5 years, and you got that you have money that you want to have invested somewhere, and this may not be a bad place to have it, but still, based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, do what you think you need to do. Right now, let's get back to the chart. What I see, this buy zone is identified by these lows right here and based on how it came here, and from this low, the first time it shot up, that was an all-time high. It pulled back, came down and tested that area again, shot up, didn't quite make an all-time high, but then it came back and tested that area one more time, and after that, it shot out of there, broke this high, then broke that high, and went to all-time high. It's a great run. So I expect this to be a pretty good demand area once it does get down here in this area. So that's what I'm trying to wait on to see if it's going to drop that low again. I don't know, but that's what I kind of expect, and that's why I set it up. It's based on these lows that we got back here, and this candle here, where this daily candle here, where it kind of shot out of there. That's that's the way I like doing my stuff, based on this low and this close of this candle that came out of there. That's just, you can do it however way you want to do it, whatever works for you, whatever you can see, and that's all that's really important, So now that's the daily picture, and that's what I see on the daily picture, and that's how this zone got set up, This target, this 95 target, this 86 target right here is just above that zone, and as you can see, so once it does get down there, I'll like to get an alert if I'm not really paying attention to it that much, to let me know, okay, you need to start buying more, get at least half of your position at that time, or start selling puts at that time to be able to get, ever how many shares I want to be able to get, and I'm okay at owning it, whatever level I may sell in it, because I might be selling it down at a 75 or a 70 level, if it starts getting down here, So have to kind of like just wait and see what actually happens. This 95 is just based on this here is just based on today's low, this number here, and these numbers up here are based on, if you break this last push up and turn down, I want to make sure I I should already be in at least 50% of my position by then. If not, I need to be in there by then. Then up here, I really almost want to be in my hopeful position by the time it gets here at this point up here at this 116. So that's kind of like my plan and how I'm looking at trading it and all. So that's what you can see here on the daily picture. But now let's go ahead and go down to the weekly picture and just let you see what we see there and all. And if things to clear up and clear out some of the noise and all that kind of stuff. Now here on the weekly picture, you can see these bounces look really pretty clear here and down in there pretty good. And you can see that, you know, this is an area before where you can easily see, you know, this looks like it should be an okay area to actually maybe see if the market can come down there. The other area, and you can see also, this is where the market actually shot up out of here and all. It didn't break these highs until way up here. So again, this is again another reason for me to have this, for me, based on my trading plans and my trading strategy, have that set. This whole 95 thing is at these tops right at this last top here where it came down and it played around here in this area. Again, it just makes sense to me based on the way I look at the market and what I want to do with Netflix at this time. So it's very clear for me to see that. The other thing that you can see here also on here, I'll zoom in a little bit more and all. You can see today we are at a support 2, and it looks like we may close at a support 2 here on these monthly pivots. These are monthly pivots at this time and all. So that's another thing for me, you know what I'm seeing. And if I go back over here on this picture and zoom in a little bit, we can see also we bounced at, this is a reason for me, we bounced at a support 1 level on a weekly pivot and all. That's a buy for me when I'm expecting something to, it's getting close to a time for it to reverse and all. But right now, let's go ahead and go down to our monthly picture and wrap this on up. And on this monthly picture, what you see here, and let me, I'm zooming in enough. You can see, you know, based on this monthly picture, this big green candle here, how this thing, after this thing was consolidating here, going sideways here, and how it jumped out of there and went to all-time highs and all. So again, once it, and right now, based on where the market is at, we are down in that area again. Kind of expect a bounce anytime now. Again, that's why at this time, for me, based on my trading plans and my trading strategies, it is time to start accumulating, you know, some shares of Netflix at this time. I can see that it can possibly come down here into this little buy zone here, or it also, what I can also see here, I'm not quite to my support 3 level yet here on these quarterly pivots, because I know once it gets down here to the support 3 level on these quarterly pivots, I do kind of expect a pretty good bounce if it gets there and all. But that's how I kind of look at Netflix and what I'm looking at here on Netflix. I hope this is being helpful for some and kind of give you an idea of how I'm looking at the market, how I'm looking at getting into this position, and how you can look at the market and build a position. Because all of them do about the same thing. It's just have to get used to seeing this stuff and how it works. But that's it. This is a Right Side Trader. Hope this is being helpful for some. And I'll speak to you maybe later this week or this weekend on market reviews. Have a good one. Right Side Trader here. Bye.